Sweet Bee and the Tea Party. One day, Sweet Bee was flying in her favorite garden when she spotted a beautiful red rose. The rose was in a vase in the middle of a table where two little girls were having a tea party. "How lovely and what great fun!" thought Sweet Bee as she flew over to the table and landed on the red rose to join them. When the little girls saw Sweet Bee land on the flower, they screamed, upsetting the table. Cups, saucers, cookies, and teapot flew into the air as the girls ran screaming out of the yard. Sweet Bee was scared and quickly flew to her beehive. Sweet Bee flew crying to her mother. "Mommy, why don't the little girls in the garden want to play with me?" Her mother, the queen bee, gently wiped Sweet Bee's eyes and explained that it wasn't that the girls didn't like her. They were just afraid of her. "Why would they be afraid of me?" asked Sweet Bee. "I only wanted to play with them." "Well," said her mother, "they are afraid you will sting them." "But I won't hurt them. We only sting if someone tries to hurt us." "Don't they know all the good things we do?" "Bees pollinate the flowers and make delicious honey," said Sweet Bee. "That's right," her mom smiled. "Did you know Allah talks about us in the Holy Quran?" "Really?" asked Sweet Bee with wide eyes. "Really," Mother said. "You see, bees are very special. Not only did Allah create us to help the flowers grow, He also created us to make honey." "Yes," Sweet Bee smiled, licking her lips. "Honey is yummy." Her mother, a wise queen bee, explained that honey is not only yummy, it helps people feel better too. Did you know that honey is excellent to take when you have a cold? You can even use it on cuts and burns. Subhanallah, the great uses for our honey, soothed her mother. "I wish the girls knew that. Then they wouldn't be afraid of me. They'd let me join their tea party," said Sweet Bee. The next day, Sweet Bee was flying from flower to flower in the garden when she heard the little girls playing. She buzzed over to take a closer look. To her amazement, she heard one of the little girls saying, "Isn't this honey and butter sandwich delicious? It is perfect with our tea. Alhamdulillah for the bees that made it." She smiled as she saw Sweet Bee land on the red rose in the middle of their table.